You may want to get your notebook, Jeremy, because it's time to see what Ian Waite is making of your swivel action. Yes, it's time for this. Back with a second win, and Ian Waite is here. Blue version of the shirt you wore yesterday.
I know, it's nice, isn't it? I've got this in every colour.
It's going to run and run, that shirt. OK, yesterday we discussed halved our couples. Let's look at the rest of the class of 2015 with their movie week. Jeremy and Karen. Last week he was Gene Kelly. This week he's going to be Fred Astaire. Yeah. We're doing a top hat number. How's it looking? Well,
the top hat's doing very well. He's got lots of great swivelling, as you can see there.
Craig
I'm not sure about the rest of it. You see, what happens with Jeremy is that he produces some very nice lines. As you can see, hold on a second. Thank you very much. Yes, darling. So I'm just going to do a spotlight here, because lovely spotlight on the man with the big hat. Now, he produces some great lines, but it's always the connecting parts from line to line where he goes wrong. So it's like the dancing bits in between those lines. If he can just get those a bit smoother and a bit more fluid. Yeah. It always seems a little bit awkward, those transitions, so he needs to smoothen those out. Before Saturday, OK, good work. Ainsley and Natalie are doing a cha-cha to Boogie Wonderland, possibly dressed as penguins. We haven't seen the outfits yet from Vicky. He's not disappointed us yet. How's this one looking? No, and it's another Latin dance, Zoe, so this should suit him, although the cha-cha is very distinctive in its straight legs in the cha-cha-cha. We keep hearing this, and I'm missing out. I'm going to show here, just on the knee work there. He needs to make sure every time he takes a step that he straightens the knee, but by doing that, he's got to get that heel down on the floor. That's the only way he's going to straighten those knees. Is by actually putting the heels down on the floor. Now, we do have a few penguins here. Oh, look. Look. And can I just say, someone needs to wipe their feet before they walk in the dancing room. Look, I mean... Yes, disgusting. That's terrible. For goodness sake. Peter and Jeanette, they're doing a Paso Doble. First passos this weekend from Anthony and also from Peter. He's loving this dance. Are you loving it? Well, I'm not surprised he's loving it, because he's that sort of intense sort of dancer, which is great for the Paso Doble, because you need all that drama and intensity in the face, in the focus. There are a few issues with him. I'd like to see him... Now, I'm going to just do this. I'd like to see him bend in the body so that he creates more shaping in the body, and he needs to get that arm out in front like a table. It's more like a flamenco dancer, actually. You've got the shape in the body and you've got the shape in the arm as well. Now, he's great with the intensity of this, and this will be a great dance for him this week. I'm not so sure whether he can do the other things, which is the smooth and sophisticated ones. That's the ones he's going to find difficult. OK, that could be testing. Anita and Gleb. Their Charleston was aces last weekend. American Smooth for them. A ghostly feel to their American Smooth. Well, I don't know about ghostly, but wow, the beginning of this is so fast and so intense. There's hello. Drag along the floor. What's happening there? And it looks amazing to me, and the fact that it's a Viennese waltz, American Smooth, which is very unusual. It's very unusual. Now, I've got... There's a few points at the beginning here. Why is that unusual? Just tell us. Well, because normally an American Smooth is associated with foxtrot. OK. You normally see foxtrots or maybe a quick step, but never a Viennese waltz. OK. Now, she's making a lovely line. I'd like her to stretch those feet out at the back. And just finish off the hands, because this is the finishing touches, but she's throwing herself into this. It's just great. If Anita wants to take a coffee break or film some country file, I'm happy to just step in, Gleb, with practising that one. Carol and Pasha, they're doing a quick step to some music from South Pacific. Going to wash that man right out of my hair. Are you seeing the improvement in Carol? Yeah, I am. Every time I see her, she's getting better and better. Nice side-by-side action there. She's finishing off the lines. See, the thing is with Carol, I find that she's very good in the top half, but it's the feet that go wrong. If you just see here, she gets into position with Pasha. Let me just highlight that. So we go there, and then you can just see now, I'm going to play it a little bit further on, and Pasha moves her over onto his right-hand side, because she's a bit too centred on him. Now, the issue I have with Carol is she's great from the top half, but the bottom half, she just needs to work a little bit more so that they flow more.
More practice on the technique of the feet. Thank you, Carol. That would be great. And our first rumba this weekend, which comes from Georgia and Giovanni. Now, this does look
And I'll tell you what, it's a great rumba as well. Look at the flexibility in that girl.
Oh, come on. I mean, we can all do that, can't we?
I had flexibility once upon a time. Now, I've stopped it here. More than that, sweetie. Now, I've stopped it here because she's going to go into a moment where she just falls back, which, to have that confidence in your partner, week 3 is unbelievable. So watch this. I mean, it's in slow-mo, and she comes up and just drops into his arms. Now, that takes a lot of nerve.
I'm not trying that. I'm just telling you.
No, I would never do that with you, don't worry.
Katie. Oh, no, I'm too heavy. That's why. Sucker Spuds, he wants to describe me. Katie and Anton, I'm just kidding, are doing a cha-cha, which means we get to see her incredible leg work again this week in the Latin. Dancing to something from Pretty Woman.
Well, she's got a stunning figure, hasn't she? And I just think some of the actions in here, she just needs to settle her weight into the straight leg. So not only has she got to straighten her leg, but she's got to settle her hips into things. So cha-cha, settle, check. Cha-cha, settle, check.
Keep going.
But look, lovely, lovely, lovely feet and legs she's got, and when she bevels her foot like that, she looks like a world champion. So if she can just get these things right, she's going to be great.
We chuffed with that, just like the postman, he always delivers, apart from on Sunday. Ian Waite! Now, we've said a fond farewell to our first eliminated couple last weekend, but